if she go away, even if she go away, even if she go away, even if she go away. I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
What's going on, everybody? This is Zach with Strictly Shisha. Today I'm filming on the most ghetto setup ever. I actually have my phone rubber band to a tripod. I got a mic hanging off the side. I got some lights hanging off the side. My sister has my proper setup. She borrowed it when she went to Thailand, and I was so excited to shoot this video, I couldn't wait. So hopefully the video looks good. I am shooting in 4K, and the audio looks good, so you guys can hear all about this wonderful hose that I'm reviewing today. This product is the Derek Moses leather wrapped washable hose. Super premium product. This is not your average keep it in your frat house if you're not an adult. This is for the sophisticated man. This is all handmade by Derek, obviously here in the US. Derek is an enthusiast, loves smoking hookah, and wanted to create something new and bring it to the market. So Derek has not officially launched his company, so now is a good time to send him a message and pick up one of these before he gets bombarded with orders, and there's a wait time because these are all handmade. It takes him many man hours to make these, so get them while you can. Let's get into the hose itself. The setup today is my Dschinni Sniper. I love this thing, using the 80 feet 80 and smoking some Zomo Strong Orange with the Provost and 2 of the new Haze Cube Charcoal. I told you guys in the past review, I love these Haze Charcoal, working extremely well. So today's session is fantastic, especially paired with this premium hose. Plugged into the hookah, you do have a quick disconnect, especially if you're using a German style hookah, but this will work with any hookah of your choosing. Just put a hose grommet on here and shove it in and you're good to go. Nice metal tip, and it does match the mouthpiece. Both of these pieces are pre-release, so these are made by Kaya, a German brand, but Derek will release his own tip and hopefully hose port, and I can overlay a picture right now to show you the released version of his own personalized hose tip. As you guys can see in the picture overlaid, the handle will be consistent with the handle I have here. It will be a German style aluminum simple tube that doesn't take away from the hose itself. It will have some weight to it, so probably heavier than this Kaya tip, but not overly heavy where it's like cumbersome to hold, just heavy enough to complement the weight of the leather hose itself. So if you lay it down, it'll keep it on a table or on your lap without falling off. Something I noticed with the B2 hose, the handle was so light and that hose just got pulled right off my lap. Supposedly with this handle, it won't be that way, and it'll really complement the weight of this leather wrapped hose. Now what makes this hose so unique and special is the silicone tubing is actually wrapped in a cowhide leather, as you guys can see here. This one happens to be sage green, but he can do a plethora of different colors. And I'll show you guys some pictures throughout this video of all the different designs that he can do. So you can pick a color that matches your setup. I really like this one. When I first saw it, I was like, man, this kind of off-white color is gonna be kind of weird. But I'm telling you, in real life, when you see this thing, it is absolutely beautiful. It has almost like a metallic shine to it, almost like a matte finish though. It's very nice. The leather feels super premium. It's malleable. It's easy to pass to people. It's really nice. The length on it is just a little bit shorter than a D hose, but this is so nice. I really don't even want to pass it to anyone. I don't want anyone's grimy fingers holding this because I do tend to hold it on the leather itself. So I would advise, if you have sticky fingers, you just ate some pizza, wash your hands before using this super premium hose because you don't want to mess it up. And the silicone on the inside obviously makes this washable. What I would recommend though, if you are going to wash it, leather and water don't get along very well. Use something like this funnel. Take off the tip or even put it on the tip here. Send the water down to wash it out if you'd like. I've had this for a couple weeks. I never really washed it out. It doesn't really bother me. I did wash the tip a little bit to get the germs off, but it is not really ghosted, and I smoke a lot of cashmere peach with this, and it still tastes just as fresh with this orange today. Really nice feel to this hose. And the stitching, he can do other forms of stitching as well if you don't like this cross stitch. He's experimenting with all these new things. Like I said, Derek is an enthusiast. This is something he loves, so he's furthering his craft, learning all new ways of stitching and experimenting with different leathers and things like that. One thing I would recommend though, for all you animal activists, maybe you don't want cowhide. Derek, I'd recommend going with something like a faux leather or something that people who don't want to go with cow leather might prefer. That would be really cool as well to add to the collection. But you guys can see pictures here. The reds that he does, beautiful, vibrant reds. He does browns, can match with any of your premium setups. If you have a Hookah or a VZ or something modern like that, I think it would look really well. This with a Sheikah, oh my god, with the right colors and a little bit of gold stitching, I could really see that popping and looking beautiful. So aesthetically, this hose is absolutely gorgeous. Build construction, I've had no issues with this so far. The stitching has not come undone at all. I have no idea how you fasten the stitching to the top here, but it fits in really, really nice. One thing you will notice though, because the leather does not stretch as easily as silicone, pulling this pipe in and out is quite cumbersome, so I'm leaving mine in there. I don't want to mess it up, so I will use this funnel to wash it out when I need to. But like I said, I haven't washed it so far, and it has not deteriorated in any way. There are no handprints or boogers or anything on this thing. It still looks just as gorgeous as the day I got it. Let's get into the draw on this beautiful, beautiful hose. The draw on it is a little bit more restricted than a D hose, than a Droid hose, than a B2 hose, but when you pair it with a wide open hookah like the B2, which I've had, or the CNC, or even this Dschinni, the draw is actually very, very nice. Going into this video, I wanted to mention that the draw was a little more restricted than I preferred, but today I'm loving the draw on this. It's perfectly wide open. You get the nice enhanced restriction of the flavors, but the draw is not cumbersome at all. It's really, really pleasurable draw. But I do think in the future, Derek will be experimenting with wider gauge hoses. I think the combination of the leather and the hose itself might make it a little bit heavy, so he's hesitant to do that. He thinks the combination of this pipe and the leather itself is a very nice weight to it. I think some of you, if you want a larger gauge, definitely reach out to him, encourage him to experiment with that. I think it'd be really, really great, especially for more restricted pipes. But like I said, the draw on this right now, it's very, very pleasurable. And some of my testing on more restricted hookahs, I was a little iffy about it, but today, like I said, it's absolutely wonderful. I'm really enjoying smoking this. So overall, this Derek Moses leather wrapped hose is super unique, very, very high quality, and definitely a statement piece. If you're someone who has a beautiful collection of pipes and you want a hose to stand up to your beautiful hookahs, this could definitely be the one. I'm a proud owner of this and definitely recommend if you are someone who doesn't mind spending a little bit of money on something really, really premium, this could be it. Now, let's talk about price. Retail price on this is a little bit high. It's on the higher end of the spectrum at a little bit over $100. So it's not gonna be for everyone, and I know that. But if you are someone who's rocking $500 setups, bohos, and things like that, maybe this could pair really nicely with your setups. I do encourage you guys though, if you do want one, definitely reach out to him soon. I'll put his information in the description below. Reach out to him over Instagram. It's gonna be the easiest way. Send him a message, tell him I sent you over, and tell him you wanna pick up one of these badass hoses and work with him on customizing something you really, really like. And I am super lucky. I actually won this hose in a giveaway from the AM Hookah podcast. So if you're not familiar with them, definitely subscribe to them on YouTube. Two great guys who host a channel weekly on Mondays at about 7:30, I think my time, so Eastern, and they talk about new products, hookahs. They interview a lot of really, really cool people. There is a full interview with Derek if you guys want to watch that. Learn even more about his hoses, his craft, why he's so passionate about hookah and making cool products like this. So definitely check them out. They also have another channel that gives you weekly updates on drama, information, news, new products. So a lot of good information from those guys. And definitely keep in mind, not all reviewers are created equal. These two guys are honest, good dudes. I really encourage you guys to check them out, and I did win this hose from them. So shout out to those guys. Thank you, because I really, really love this product. And real quick to touch on the price again for all of you whose jaw is still dropped and you need to pick it up. Like I said, it is an expensive product. It is handmade though. He puts a lot of time into making these. But if that's too much for you, there's no problem at all. I'm not telling you guys to buy one. But I'm saying, if you're someone who wants that really special, unique product, I really think you'll be happy with this. But thank you guys always for watching. I sincerely appreciate your time and coming over to hang out with me for a little bit. I'm gonna keep doing videos for you guys. And for all you guys who are new, definitely subscribe. Always posting new videos. Hit the bell if you wanna see them first, and thumbs up if you're in the mood. But thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.